Before we answer this particular question, let's do a little review here on what are called factorials. Factorials. So I'll just pick a number here. How about 5? 5 with an exclamation point. What's a factorial? A factorial is the product of, in this case, the numbers from 5 all the way down through the other positive integers down to 1. So you pronounce it 5 factorial. 5 factorial means 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And you need to know about factorials in order to master two subjects that are tested on the GMAT: permutations and combinations. Not tested heavily on the GMAT, but then again, if you know it, if you master it, you have a little bit of an advantage over other people. So doing this question is a good chance to review what you need to know in order to tackle permutations and combinations. And by the way, to see many more free explanations of practice problems on this test, go to our YouTube page, click on the column that says Playlists, and you'll see lots of free videos on practice tests and other subjects. Now let me erase all this. Let's take a look at item number 1, 12 factorial over 6 factorial. And the question is this going to give us an integer, a whole number? Well, why don't I write it all out first? You'll notice I wrote the 6 factorial all the way to the right, so you can easily see that 12 factorial is divisible by 6 factorial without leaving a remainder. So we definitely need to have item number 1 in the correct answer. Now item number 2, it's a very similar story. I'll write all of this out. Very similar story. We can just cancel all these 8 numbers. But how about the third item? This is more interesting. So 12 factorial divided by 7 factorial times 5 factorial. Is that going to give us a whole number, or is there going to be a remainder here? Well, let's write all of this out. I'm using different colors here just to make it a little easier to picture what's going on. So the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, those all cancel. Now what about 7 factorial? What you're going to find is that the top is divisible by the bottom. And I'll show you what we can cancel out here. So let's see, how about 3 times 2? That's 6. So 6 is gone. Let's see, how about 7? Yeah, I can get rid of that. I've got the 7 on the bottom. How about 8? 4 goes into 8 2 times, so I can factor a 4, so that turns into 2. How about 9? No, 6 and 5 don't go into that, but 10, yeah, 5 goes into 10, so I've now turned my 10 into a 2. 6 goes into 12, so 12 is now 2. The final result here, the product will be what? 2 times 11 times 2 times 9 times 2. So the correct answer here is E. Good review of factorials. So if you found that video helpful, be sure to click the like button, share the video with your friends who are taking the GMAT, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next video.